Piece requires a little bit of an introduction to make sure that everyone in the audience can appreciate what you're getting ready to experience. As you know, I try to in the spring feature at least one or two of our seniors with the wind ensemble. It's a very difficult task to figure out who that person or those people are going to be because of the talent in the senior class. It's hard to say, well, let's use this person or let's use that person. But Mr. Bailey pointed out to me recently that we've always featured wind players. We've never had a percussionist. So he said, I've got this piece I want you to do. I said, okay. He told me these three kids are working on it. He goes, it's got this really cool wind ensemble thing that goes with it. You should do it. Okay. So I tried to get the piece, and I tried, and everywhere I looked, everybody knew about it, everybody had heard of it, but nobody had access to it. So I finally, after digging around on the internet and finally finding it in some little obscure place in Chicago or wherever it was, I found the wind ensemble parts to this thing. They come in and I open them up, and I can't repeat in this building what I said. I had never had so much stuff looking back at me on the page. And I thought, what is going on with this piece? So I did a little research, and I found that when the piece was written, it is written for 3 marimbas to perform on one instrument. It is a marimba trio, and after it was premiered at a meeting of a bunch of college band directors. A gentleman by the name of Eugene Corporon, who is the director of wind studies at the University of North Texas, came up to the composer and said, that is an awesome piece. It would make a wonderful wind ensemble piece. So write it. And the guy didn't think it was possible, but Corporon wanted it to happen so badly that he convinced the University of North Texas to hire this guy and give him a fellowship for an entire year and pay his expenses so that he could write this thing. The problem is, it is written for the University of North Texas Wind Symphony. If you don't know anything about the University of North Texas School of Music or their wind symphony, it is arguably the finest collegiate band in the country. There are no limits as to what these folks can do. They are masters and doctoral performance majors, and this piece is written specifically for them. And we're going to try it. I've never claimed to have all of my mental faculties with me. This is a perfect example. Thanks to Mr. Bailey telling me that this would make a great thing to put on the spring concert, we are going to attempt to navigate a piece that was written for one of the finest college bands in the country. And we are going to feature 3 of our outstanding senior percussionists. So at this time, I would like for you to join with me in welcoming to perform the Stubernic Fantasy by Mark Ford, Devon Schmidt, Craig Hagenbach, and Jake Adamek.
Yeah.
They're kind of prima donnas, too. Okay. We'll see you at the end. I hope we'll all get there together.